Listen to. Kentucky has now. Basically, it's the Me Too movement backfired. Basically, where I'm getting at. The Me Too movement's backfired on all these women. And now they can't do the same thing and fuck people over. Dude, I never understood that. I never understood that. To make life easier for yourself as a woman, you want to sit there and get fucking pregnant. You see it all the time. They're like, oh, I got 6 baby daddies. This one lady literally stated that she fucked a whole system of brothers. I'm like, ah, man, I don't believe that shit. I'm sorry. Like, that chick's not even that good looking. And why would brothers betray each other by sitting there fucking the same bitch? Like, that pussy cannot be that good after having all your brothers tap into that. And, like, they had, like, 7 brothers now. And she was like, well, I'm not to have the 7th baby dad, you know, something like that. Just to steal money. And the money ain't going to be that fucking much. I don't even know where the fuck I'm even going. I'll go this way. There's something down there. I'll throw a couple of grenades. Hey guys! Hello. Nah, it's just so fucking trashy though. Oh, cool. Well, that was something. Like, they think it's so cool to fuck over men, and they think, well, man, they're all bad, they treat us like shit. I don't know, you bitches are fucking crazy. But yeah, it's just fucking crazy, bro. I never understood it. I'm like, why are people so greedy? Like, why is there so much greediness in this life? Like people are just so fucking greedy. And they sit there and they live their life based upon this greed. Like, I want to be rich and have all this money and that. It's like, what? Having money and that don't mean shit if you don't work for it. I mean, what the fuck does an item do for you? I don't like all this materialistic shit. I haven't bought anything. I bought a clean water filter thing. It works really good. No, I just want to kind of prove that our water is not as good as the people say that it is, because it's not. So I bought a $400 water filter thing. It filters really good in that. The water tastes fucking great.
That's a bit too close, Ray.
And like, Listen to people talk about that stuff and that's like, dude. Now I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, do I have a skin disorder with the water I'm fucking drinking is not fucking healthy for me? So I tried it out. I've been drinking the water that for like about a week now. And has it been helping me? I think it's been helping me. Just to prove a point that people are fucking just lying to us. Where's the other one at? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, come on, bro. Another one? Okay, you a big old dickhead one, aren't you, man? Fuck you. Fuck all your shit, bitch. Damn. There's more? Oh, there it is. But yeah, it gets kind of crazy out there, you know. People just like do stuff because it's just money. Man, it's like I understand people in that like money in that. You know, cool. I just fell through. Oh, I did fall through. What? I can't stop that. Oh, that's funny shit. There we go. But yeah, but just listening to that crap of that, it's just it's like, damn.
This planet is beautiful, teeming with life, fertile and ferocious.
You could be happy doing other things other than stealing all fucking men's fucking money and shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
It is also empty of
But I ain't gonna
any
lie,
presence.
I found this
Hilltops, lit signal fires, left messages in every language I know on every high place I passed. Nothing. If
this
planet
one
is a
chick.
prison,
Like I know I'm a sinner when it comes down to certain things, but I've always had this kind of thing. With I guess it'd be like a 4K or whatever it is. I'm not shy about it. I jack off and all that shit. But anyway, honestly, it keeps me sane. It keeps me away from all these hoes out there. There's so many of them. It's kind of scary outside. You know, especially when they're all determined to be like. Here's how to say this. When you start to find out that you have some sort of attraction that works, it fucking sucks.
Like a hot knife through wet paper.
Because then everybody wants a piece of that attraction to a certain extent. Ah, fuck. There we go. So anyway, I was looking online, getting my spunk on. Found this really hot fucking cam girl. I normally don't look at cam girls too much. I wasn't looking at like paying for it shit. It was just on fucking on the video net. It was free. I don't like paying for that shit. I don't like giving them girls money and that because it's just free anyway. So I don't give a fuck about all this shit. And like, she's really fucking hot. Like, her face structure got me like, I'm like, damn, I haven't seen a girl look that fucking pretty in a long time. At least, like, it was just stunning pretty for me. Like, damn, it was ridiculous. I'm just sitting there like thinking about, like, damn, dude, that's why such a gorgeous woman sitting there. You know, she's so beautiful. She got big, huge titties and shit. She does. She got big, huge tits. Super gorgeous in the face. Nice body in that. And they're just sitting there selling their body online to make a little bit of money just to survive. Like, damn. Kind of sucks. Because you see it all the time. And some of these women are like, they're just so used to doing that. But you can see the misery in their eyes. You know how seductive they are in that. This one's pretty seductive. She's very, very hot. I normally don't get that way. But yeah. What the fuck? Oh. But yeah, she was extremely attractive. I'll probably get over it like I always do. That's what it's all about. Here's one of the things I have to say about it. About the whole masturbation thing. A lot of people say, well, I don't do it at all, and I admit that I fucking do it. And I know I do it. Do I let it control my life? Fuck no. Do I look at a woman and be like, oh man, look at that? No, actually, it's quite the opposite. I train myself to not want to get with women.
I dare say that one's dusty.
Kind of weird, huh? Yeah. Like I said, Max was rather fucking hot. Like, she wasn't a bad looking woman at all. And I thought she looked really good. But the problem of it is that she was just all seductiveness. What are you guys doing? That's why I have to use this fucking gun. No one attacks me. They just like sit there. Huh? Yeah.
These Robocrons ain't so dumb.
I mean, honestly, I think it's different when you sit there and want to bang women and that than it is to sit there and do for yourself. I think it's a safety net. Man, I do want to follow what God says in that, in the Bible and that. But it is so fucking difficult. It is the most difficult thing in the world to do.
Another for the butcher's blood.
Bad as it is, at least I admit to it. That's the hardest thing to do is admit to shit like that. Because that's when it gets kind of annoying. But yeah, I admit to that shit. Well, that chick's really hot in that. I just don't like seeing such gorgeous women. Like, she was tremendously attractive, and there'd be no reason for her not to pick up at least a man that to be at least take care of her ass and help her out in that. I mean, that's what I believe. Okay, where the fuck am I going?
Look out for me. I'm going.
No. Nothing. So like attach myself to? No. Maybe. Yeah, I got this. Okay. Huh.
That's the Davy now, huh?
Oh, damn.
Damn! I need a jester. Torture is becoming bored.
I do want to use that other gun though. Let's start using this one again.
The mountain is still a better spot. Praise the mountain.
I might start playing with other characters and I'm not too sure yet. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one I got with my my big guy. The melee guy. Is it all the way the fuck up there? Oh, it is all the way up there. Is it? Are you tripping, bro? That's 1,000. What the fuck, dude? It is all the way the fuck up there. How the fuck am I supposed to go up there? Oh boy. I have to go all the way up this. Damn. That's crazy. But yeah. Every time I read stuff from that, there was one thing that I read. It's like, think about it like this. If you have problems with lust, you gotta be like, okay, well, what's the problem with lust? A problem with lust is that it keeps you preoccupied from doing the stuff that you need to do. That's the reference I get that shit at. Bitch, did you just fall off that for real?
Taking a trip to a better murder
I'm like, okay. See, that's why I tell a lot of people that like sims to that. They're all lustful. They like obsess about women. Yeah, I see a woman in naked before, man. I'm not really obsessed with it. Actually, it's quite the opposite. Like for me and that, I'm lustful to a very small extent because I'm trying to look at the sin of it and then look at how it actually does work. Because some people, they're not really lustful people. Like I'm not really a lustful person. I don't chase down bitches and that and like, oh man, there you look hot girl and put my dick in, you know. Stuff. I don't care about that shit. Like I really never did. I just never did. I never cared about it. Yeah, I mean, I had girls try to come over my house and try to sleep with me, and they were fucking super hot bitches, like extremely hot women, and like other guys would just be like, "Oh man, you're hot, let's fuck," and I'm just like, "Nah, just not, just don't care." How do the fuck do I get up there? Oh, right there. Okay. Where do I go now? Yeah, what the fuck? There's all this acrobat shit in this game. I like it, but I'm not used to it in Borderlands. Yeah. It looks nice though. It should look like the best space. This one looks pretty good. Donk. Oh, it's down here. I believe it is. Let me make sure. Oh, it says up here. I think it's over here somewhere. There it is. This base looks pretty cool. It's fucking huge. A big ass area. Nice.
Looking almost as dashing as me,
The
brother.
fuck? Okay, that's kind of tripping. Oh, that fart felt so good. What time is it? It's 10:30. I need to go put a piss. Oh, let me make sure my tablet's charging. Yeah, it's charging. Yeah, I think my muscle in my fucking upper glute starting to heal up. I don't feel as much pain anymore, but still gotta fucking eat a bunch of food, make sure I recover. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Brightens my spirits to see you. The Vault Hunter is not a murderer. Not legally, anyway. If only Harvey was alive to see this.
There it goes. Wait for the damn connection. Oh. Okay. Gotta get the propaganda speaker. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck's going on? Chunks. Yeah, I'm trying out Black Ops 7. I never really got into that competitive shit.
Handheld huracán.
Damn.
Sorry, you had a little schmutz there.
Oh god. Big ol' asshole, bro. Ah, gosh. What are you doing there? Where's that megaphone at? Oh, fuck, it's right next to me.
Take your time, compadre. I'll show these pendejos what happens when you cross Rafa. Never saw
Challenge
it coming.
complete. Revolutionize. Ah! Took it everywhere.
Through it! Frag out!
You shall die. The hive horn. The Idaho.
You see the look on their face?
Ah! I think we have such a thing, bitch, and fuck off me. Yeah. The fuck all that shit calling now.
That'll hush them up.
Done.
Now this?
Nice.
This I can dance to. After I save the world, of course.
Whee.
Smells like victory. Making moves on him at this run. Right. Get ready for some vehicle, man.
Do I love the randomness of legendaries now? That's why I never really get like upset when people are like, oh my god, I can't fight legendaries. I took time to beat this boss's ass and I couldn't get legendaries off him, man. They kill the boss like super easy, so I use like a super torque weapon that's like they get orbiter damage up by like whatever how much percentage in that, and they fucking use that shit and just dominates everybody. Bosses and that.
Gotta keep this barrel.
Like that ain't the real fun, bro.
You probably feel special.
I got all legendaries besides like 2. But weapons wise, I got like 8 or 9 weapon legendaries. Hey. Some of them suck ass. Some are fucking terrible ones. Are just like, damn. Like this order gun I found doing one of the weekly things. Pretty nice. But see, when you're facing people, and that's all random legendaries. There's no such thing as a like boss and legendaries get a specific one. That's what I like. It's like I don't know what I'm gonna find. It's like every day's a surprise. Yesterday I found a Jacobs legendary and a TDR legendary. Woo. It's kind of like playing Borderlands 3 or Borderlands, not Borderlands 3, but bombs away. We're going over there.
I knew one to some of those would be
You different all that now. You see what I mean? Just go in there. There's a big ass groups of people in there. Just murder them. Not murder them. Give them big ouchies. I love that shit. Nah, I'm trying to be more less fucking
Never saw it coming.
less aggressive for it than trying to. I like saying fuck a lot, but I use it for I don't know other interpretations of words. I'm trying. Shit's not easy. Ain't easy being cheesy. Man, it's getting chilly outside. I'm loving it. Oh, a bunch of guys to go. Or dispose of. Hey guys! Like, oh man, I just spawned in this bitch. Oh, what the fuck? Ah, this dude's cheating. Like those damn Call of Duty players. I think I went over there. I need to go to a different place. What's that? Arger Shrine. Sure, I can get that. Ah! Ah! Well, something
I'll
done.
always remember you.
Oh, that's funny. Where the fuck is it at? Oh, it's up there? Of course it's up there. But of course. So let me go up here. Okay,
Un momento de paz.
guess that works. Cool. Yeah, that's where I got my last legendary from one of these things. Cool. I'm about to switch up some legendaries. I like the rainbow shotgun, but I'm not gonna use that much. This sniper's okay. Just I need to get. There's that TDR I found. Wide net. I have no idea. It's a charge up. It's charged up so fucking slow, so annoying. Okay. That's the gun I want to use. They look so cool. The damage on it's not even that good, but the grenade's pretty fucking sweet. It takes like 30, 40. I think it takes close to 30,000. I'm coming in, motherfucker truckers. What's up, Dingleberry? Hey guys. Bye bye. Oh, y'all get all butt hurt now? Damn, that one shot they did was fucking hilarious. Ah! What are you gonna do, bitch? Blow you up? That took 56,000 out of that motherfucker. Damn! That was funny. What are you gonna do, Willis? I'm gonna shoot you. Right in the fucking face. No, don't do that. God, I'm such a dork. What's kinda has it, the first half of its rounds does 50% more damage. Which is actually not that bad. I kinda wish they actually told me exactly how much damage I took so I could actually have the numbers in my head. They know. It is what it is. Okay. I think I'm on this side of the bullshit. Oh man, none of the echo logs don't do shit. Okay, capture all the fucking houses. That's the biggest thing to do is get all these houses captured. Because they give me points in that. Okay. Yeah, I like being on this side. This side's more fun. That dude's still a shot. Oh yeah, we fucking go that fucking 100 times. Let's go to Moxie. Let's see that big booby Moxie. No! Appreciate a woman's body when it looks good. When it looks good. People always discuss who has it easier, women or men. I say, well, women have it easier till they get into the 30s. If they're not married before they're like 35 or something like that. I mean, honestly, I say if you ain't married before you're 25, or at least are in a relationship, getting to that point, then, oh, that sucks. What do you think most people do at that age?
I should have brought a change of clothes.
Age like 13 all the way up to 25. They think about being with men all the damn time. Like 24/7. Thinking about boys, and the guys be thinking about girls, and
Good call on the restock.
all the girls be talking about like
Oh, no, you
only
don't.
like 10
I
dudes that
left
they
my
fucking
left
like
leg
because they're
in.
only hot fucking dudes. Period. I'm gonna destroy it. Hold on. Yeah. Not dead yet. This aimer kind of sucks. Got too many fucking lines and shit. But yeah. And that's what it is. You get into that hormone phase, and I remember I was in 8th grade, and that there was this one chick. She was I mean, I had a little crush on her for a long ass time, and that. She's always was really skinny and that. She was skinny and that. I mean, she had no ass on her. She was flat ass, but she had big ass titties and shit. So I'm sitting there. We're both in 8th grade and that, and like, see you later, douchebag. Yeah, you're just one of that shit. Look at you guys on there. Fuck you guys. Damn, 78,000 is crazy. Well, anyway, so I'm sitting there on the bus in 8th grade. This chick's sitting there. She's got like almost a fucking D cup. I'm not even joking you. Not even joking you at all. She almost got a D cup. And she's fucking sitting there. Not wearing a bra and that. Didn't even jiggle all over the place and that. And as a man, I'm just like, dude. And she was showing off her boobs and that, you know, let them jiggle all over the damn place and that. I was like, how do you let someone in fucking 8th grade, like 14 years old, she could have been close to 15, but I'm thinking that she's probably at least 14, gonna be 15, and let your daughter walk out looking like a looking like a slut, boobs all jiggling all over the place and that, and like you're just sitting like, oh, that's okay, you can go in there and look like that. What in the right fucking mindset would you be in to let your daughter walk in there? And I was, you know, like 14 too. Like I'm just sitting there like looking at her like, damn, what the fuck? I remember seeing her, you know, I was watching her boobs jiggle. Every time we hit bumps to that, her boobs were jiggling and shit. It was fucking hilarious, but I was just like sitting there like, damn. It's like, what's with people? I never understood that. Like, even nowadays, you know, it's American women. It's Americanized women that are with feminist based households. They all dress like sluts. They all wear stuff that shows off every damn thing. There's nothing to the imagination at all. It's just constantly showing off something. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, what the? I mean, yeah, it's nice to look at. You know, if you're a simp at that, you know, you like that shit. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the woman body and that, but my God, people, like, put some fucking clothes on. Like, it's like, well, how do you find out that a man's attracted to you? Well, if they look at you and that, they get all this, they could like, look your best and wear 15 pounds of makeup. And I got girls at the gym wearing makeup and shit. And, like, I get it. You know, you want to look good at the gym and that, I guess. You know, I mean, honestly, I don't go in to look good. I mean, I make sure I'm not fucking, like, completely all fucked up and that, you know. But I got eczema or something, man. Like, honestly, I always look like shit half the time when I go to the gym. But then, like... There you go, short motherfucker. Like every time I like think about it in that from back in the 90s, this was like 90, I don't know, this is early 2000, like 2000, like 3 or 2004, when you start seeing these reactions. And now I think back in that from how it first started, it got the point, it got kind of weird. It's like, why is there so many people showing off so much skin? And like other girls wouldn't do it. And then you talk to them that, and you kind of ask questions that they're up front. It's like, oh yeah, I'm dating an older guy, and that's because you lost your virginity already. See, that's what it is. That's how you can tell. Just give you guys a heads up. Women that lose their virginity, just like men that lose their virginity, you get super amounts of confidence. And when your confidence is through the fucking roof, you tend to want to be more sexualized. Why? That's just how it is. You stop having care about it. You know, it's like, what the fuck was that? What was that? Ooh, hell yeah! Look at all these damn things.
I have a vile
Ooh, you
creature for
see-
you.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
Not you. These vile animals
Wah.
are swarming all around me.
Yeah, these bounties actually help out a lot. Man.
To the sky!
But yeah, but when you start thinking about that, like we're all this like OnlyFans, like they always had the cam girls and that when internet started. Of course, you gotta make money off that stuff. Then women only do that stuff just for a little while and that until they get money to go to college. That's what they try to do. I'll go to college. Okay, that's what they try to say. Oh damn, motherfucker, all the way the fuck out there. Yeah, let's do it. Where we going? RD doo doo. Echo 4. We're going. Wee! Party! Jump! Damn, dude, it's a fucking. Wait a minute. There's people to kill over. Is that like? Is that one dude? Is that midget dude? Where you at?
Don't suppose you reapers would like
Ah, what the? No, get the fuck out of there. Big badass. Bye bye. You have to kill everything because I don't know if. Because you face a lot of badasses, they have a chance of dropping legendaries. A chance, so. And the experience ain't too bad. I like this place in there. The desert land. But yeah, so as I was like I'm going through my past and in my head, and then I always think about, like, dude, like, why these things are so weird? They start off really weird, and that you're just sitting there like, oh, that is a cliff. Oh, okay, I can do this one. Funk. Oh, that hurt. But like, it just gets to that point where you start to realize, like, dude, that's why. God was right. When you lose your virginity to someone that is not your husband or not your wife, you get this sort of confidence boost. And the confidence boost always wants to enable you to be like, oh, I'm more precious now, because that's how these women think. I mean, I saw this one chick on TikTok and that was through like Taylor Fiend or Lock the Bounty Hunter or that, or all these other guys that they do all this stuff and that on YouTube and that. I talk about, women and that and what they say on TikTok. They talk about their shit all the time on the internet. Like, they're constantly like, this one girl, very gorgeous woman in that, had so much piercing. She looked like shit with the piercings on. But her face was so beautiful in that. And she had a really nice little, like, rack in that. And she looked really pretty. She talks about, oh, I'm about ready to get wrecked by 2 guys. I'm still like, what? It's like, yeah, she tries to have sex with dudes. Like, every day. I do every day. And they look at it as a progress. What? Yeah, it's fucked up shit though. That's what they do. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Like, that's stupid. There's more things, better things to do. You don't have to fucking getting fucking laid. Oh, it's getting back at the men. This is what makes it funny though. To get back, this is how these women think. To get back at men is to have sex with them. I say yes, to get back at men is to have sex with the man. That's fucking smart. Yeah, I'm just gonna bend over, take a bunch of dick from one bunch of men. Yeah, you're gonna fuck all these dudes, and they're all gonna be blowing all this nut in you, Nat. Your pussy's gonna be on fire for fucking every single day, Nat. You got constantly pop fucking vagina fucking pills in your fucking coochie so you don't fucking die from overload of fucking acid and jizz in your fucking twat. That's so stupid. And not even joking, it's literally what it is. And they sit there and they do this shit to themselves. It's like, is there other things for you to do? I mean, yeah, maybe once every other day, and that, you know, you want to get laid, and that I guess that's kind of cool now. But really, like, there's nothing else for you to do. Like, that's fucking stupid. You live your whole entire life in that trying to bash men, but all you do is fucking bend over and take it. And now some of these women are getting the idea of just banging guys just to fucking bang them. Doesn't matter how they fucking look. You get all these whores out there like, I just want to have sex with all these guys, and then they're paying them like a couple $100 just to get blast them and that. And I'm like, why are men doing this shit? Like, I don't understand it at all. I never get it. I'm like, dude, like, yeah, girls are attractive and that. I like to look at them and that, but like, I never fucking got it. Where's he at? Oh, here he is.
So what? You're like the manager or something?
What do I do? Fuck you guys. That works. How the fuck you hit me from all the way up here, dude? Where you? Ah! I didn't see that motherfucker. Dang, that grenade takes way too long to get up there. Okay, I'm about to jump down there and take care of fucking business. Taking care of business. That's alright. Oh, you got Big Mac, didn't you, motherfucker?
I just wish I could watch myself.
No. Rather get owned, bitch. Ha! Got him. Yeah, that grenade launcher. The secondaries are fucking ferociously powerful. Yeah, it does take a little bit to fucking level up. That was fun. Okay. Where's the other asshole at? I'm sure he's probably in the middle of fucking nowhere. But of course. Where? Okay. Oh, never mind. There he is. Yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. But yeah, you start seeing these turn events. As soon as the internet comes out, money gets easier for people that are just more attractive. Or money gets easier for people that are just funny in that. And then, like, it's easier to get entertainment when you can just blast it on the internet, right? This is what the problem of it is. It always comes in like this. What do? You know, if you are, you know, you believe in Christ and that, and you're trying to figure out what's going on, what could you do to prepare yourself, you know, for, you know, like being a better person on stuff and that. Don't go onto the internet, first off. Don't have a social media. If you can, have it. Don't go on date sites. Don't go on any of these things. Stay away from all this crap and that. Especially, don't try to drive yourself. They just fucking switched me. It just fucking switched me. Oh, you fucking douche. Why does it do that? Fuck you. No, I want to go up here. Well, then I'll be an asshole and teleport here. Bitch. Yeah, it just kicked me off my thing. Oh well. But yeah, like the more you look into that, the more you can see like I remember the 90s that like late 90s, even early 90s was great. You know, like everyone was going to church on Sunday and that. You learn a little bit about like the biggest thing I learned is like 10 Commandments, for instance. I love the 10 Commandments. I try to live by good means. But it's nearly impossible to be fucking perfect.
To the skies!
And that's the biggest fucking thing is to follow the 10 Commandments is the hardest thing. Because you can follow probably almost all of them. Like most of them are shut out murder, shut out steal and that. But I'll tell you what. The biggest one I have to say nowadays is fucking completely adultery. If you want to ask, why, control yourself type of that. It's not about controlling yourself. It's just the seductiveness of women. People don't say that, every time I talk about women and that, I always get these simp ass dudes that they're all like, you can't talk about women like that. I'm like, they're the ones doing all this shit. They're the ones that are the seducers. And I fucking know personally, from all the experience I've been through, and that they're very seductive. A woman that's seductive up front that doesn't even fucking know you in that, well, you call her a whore. That's why we have names for that shit. People get mad. Get fucking mad, dude. I don't give a shit. You're a fucking whore. You're a fucking hoe. That's your own damn decision. You decide to fucking ruin your life being a dumbass.
Added some air holes for you.
A lot of guys want to get all upset about it and that. We want to get upset about it. We want to get upset about something that when you see a guy that's trying to care about their female counterparts and tell them good things like don't do that. One of the workers I used to work with in the job I'm at now, and that I talked about it before. That like when I first came in, like first week in that, she was saying something that she hated all men. Like okay, and I'm just thinking like that's kind of fucking stupid to think that. And then I'm just like, okay, you're establishing yourself up front that you're a feminist. I don't know what the fuck you working there for. Well, there's no such thing as women being sexist towards men. It's like there's no point of saying that black people aren't racist towards fucking white people. You see that they are, and they talk about it, and they try to say they're not. Well, I'm a nice person, but I think that you have white privilege. I heard that shit. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking racist as fuck, bro. I mean, you don't know, but guess what? I'm not God and I'm not Jesus, so you can't ask for forgiveness from me. I'll just be like, I'm just not gonna talk to your ass anymore. I'll turn the other cheek. I'll let God deal with that shit, because that's fucking just pure ignorance. Like, I'm not racist, but I don't like a certain type of people. And you hear it. And it's like, do you not know how fucking stupid you sound? And every time you talk about these situations and that, people always get all all butthurt, and they want to join in on the rally. Like, oh yeah, you can't be saying that stuff about that person. That you can't be talking about this person, that person. And I say, hey, you're doing the same damn thing too. Well, yeah, but you do not have more privilege than anybody else, and that's how you get caught up in really shitty ass fucking religions. I've got really shitty ass freaking ways, lifestyles of living. You do stupid ass fucking shit. You never admit to it. That you were what? You were wrong. You're wrong. Now, I'm a pretty big beginner with the whole Jesus thing. Now, I'm starting to learn the Bible a little bit more. Now, I'm starting to break out of my habits little by little. I know it's a learning thing. But people want shit to get done quickly. I said, your brain doesn't function in a sprint. It functions in a marathon. You don't get over shit quickly. You're not supposed to. That's the reason why it takes time to learn. Ooh. Piece of candy. Ah, missed that fucker. He's crazy. That's a grenade. Damn, I got the little 50 in this gun. Damn, I'd be taking like close to 100,000 with this fucking burst. Something like that. With the all three of them, I take like 25 to 30,000 each. You just murder people. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Where you at? Oh, there you are. You're kicking my ass, man. Punch me in the face. Knock my teeth out. I don't know what's going on, man. Can't see straight. Think I shit myself. Yeah, I shit myself. Gotta get one of those Taylor Swift Depends. She's like, shake it off. Ooh. Oh, shit. Forgot that was there. Well, got it. Taylor Swift likes to shake it off. Yeah, just shake that dirty ass. I don't know what it is, man. Like, people praise that woman. Like, why are you praising a whore? Why does it matter if she's a whore? I'm like, I love these women that they're like still into Disney mode and, and like look at Taylor Swift as an icon. Like, yeah, that's a problem right there. Adultery or the idolatry. Yeah, God talks about idolatry a lot. He's like, don't honor anybody over me, cause that's stupid. You play peekaboo, motherfucker? Go with bitch. Excuse me, sir. 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 Boop. 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 Hide and steal from me, boy! Get over here! Try getting your dicks back. There he goes. Oh, now he big bad. Oh, you big man now. You getting all the boo boo gaga? Boo boo gaga.
Those vile creatures smell half as terrible as they look. You've more than earned this, Vault Hunter.
Anything good other than fucking money? What's this? Rolling, rolling, rolling. Can I stop it? Can I stop it? Stop the motherfucker! I'm trying to look at it. There it goes. Shotgun. Pistol. Ooh, pistol critical damage is really good. Magazine size by 50%. It's a Jacob's license. Okay. It says grant consecutive criticals. Stack 5% bonus damage up to, what does that say? 8? I can't see. I'm fucking blind as fuck. Nah, it's okay. I do like Jacobs though, but I don't care a lot of Jacobs anymore. Fuck! Oh, come on, man! You're a bitch. Fuck you. Okay. What do I have to go? Oh, where the fuck that is? Sure. No. But yeah, when you go throughout history now, why these sort of events happen, it happened back in the 70s and 80s. The 90s kind of slowed it down a little bit because people were like sitting there being, more cautious about drugs and that. Early 2000s, it started to slowly come back. Of course. What the fuck are all these bullshit? Collect squats. What's this one? Yeah, I don't like doing this fucking shit. More meat, okay. Yeah, the more I do the quest, the more they level up. Something like that. Where do I have to go for this bullshit? Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. No, go back down. Okay. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, close enough. Where am I going? This way. Follow Echo. Echo knows the way. It said jump off the building, bitch. Oh, I mean, is that where I have to go? Yeah. Follow Echo. You're like, ah! And you die. Oh, no. Damn. Where am I going, Echo? The pipe? Okay. A whole bunch of fun in the musical. Oh, there goes the room. Oh my god, everyone's dying again. Whee! Oh god. There's stuff everywhere. Look at the fucking mess. Bitch. That was fun. Where am I going, Echo? This way? I go this way. Ah, we go, bitch. Yeah, once you get your hover bikes up, they get really fucking good. You just gotta level them up and that. Like, I got the torque one. It doesn't really, he's not maxed out handling, so it doesn't like fucking flop around a lot. Because some of these motherfuckers flop around too much. Neither, big boy. Neither, boy. Oh, damn. No. Ow, fucker. You like that shit, did you, bitch? Ow. Stop blocking shit, dick. Okay, bro. Fuck off. Jeez. Fuck you looking at, bitch. Damn! Well, you fuck around and you find out. I love that saying. When you fuck around, you find out.
I do love a good old-fashioned shoot.
Seeing all these crazy protesters and that. You got these. Oh, what the whoops. He just blew up everybody. Hey! Hey, how you doing over there? Wah! You go jaboom boom. Oh. Oh. I fucking healed him. What are you doing? Hey! Who's shooting at me? Oh, it's these guys.
I knew one through some of those.
Dead bitch. Oh shit, got him. Oh! Fuck! Oh no. Grenades are going everywhere. Fuck it! Man, bitches! Taking you down with me! Another one? Well, luckily he's an idiot. Fucking hell, dude. Y'all going to hell with me? I suggest not to think that. Hell is terrible. Hell is beyond terrible. Like, because there's no recovery, you literally just torment yourself. That's scary shit. I was listening to Jesus when Jesus talked about hell. He's like gnashing of teeth, like constantly in massive amount of pain. And the pain doesn't go away. That's crazy shit. Jesus really talks about sin a lot. Like, don't sin. Follow the 10 Commandments. Try to follow it to the T. But there's a chance, there's a huge chance you're probably not going to be able to. That's one thing they like in Matthew now. He talks about it in Matthew a lot. You know, he's like, try to follow this and do that. Try to live a good life in that. Try not to worry. Try not to be angry. Try not to be, you know, go down that line of. No, being a dick towards people and that. Try to be loving, caring, bunch of that. Sometimes it's best just mind your own business. Oh, where did they come from? Oh, you fucking.
I know a snitch when I see one.
I just miss all those fucking things. Oh, screen fucking blocked out a little bit. I think it's a little progress. I don't think people can just get up one day and just be like, I'm sin free. I think it's literally a progress, just like a learning curve. It takes time. That's why you have time for. Like people that never got into sin and they stay pure their whole entire life. Like people that are like, I would say like simple-minded people. I literally just went right past it. like people that have like disabilities now, they're like they have a formulation of like autism and that like they don't think like everybody else does. That's good. Don't think like everybody else does. I appreciate that. I appreciate, I'm not saying autism is terrible or good or bad, but like I appreciate people that literally just sit there and just don't worry about anything else. Just have fun. Live your life. Like don't sit there and do what everybody else is doing. Do completely the opposite of what the culture tells you to do. I would say that 100%. The culture's stupid. Don't follow these people and that. They're not good people to follow. Like, they're not peaceful. They're talking about, hatred and revenge and all shit, man. Stay away from all that crap. You could be a dick. Yeah. I'm an asshole. Complete fucking asshole. People don't agree with me. I mean, honestly, I try to tell them about certain things. But honest truth is, I can't say I really fucking care. Because to me, where am I at? Where is this? I don't know where the fuck this dude's at. I guess I gotta pick up something. Ah, that's what it is. What is it? I gotta pick up something. Ah, there it is. Cool. What the fuck? Is it this thing? Where's it underneath it? Where the fuck is that? Come on, bro. Is this a glitch? Oh man, I think it glitched up. Oh. Gotta restart it. Yeah, it's probably good. But yeah, it's really a small portion. Slow, steady. Nice and steady. Marathon that shit. Because the more you read the Bible and the more you adapt God's word into your life and you actually start to become part of that God's word little by little, that's a lot to learn.
Another vile creature has appeared on our radar, and it looks like... Free will, you feel me? Prepare yourself for anything, Vault Hunter.
Bombs away! Ah! Eat my ass, bitches. Eat all that is good. Oh, oops. Oh. Ah! Stop swinging your big old dick everywhere, bro. Okay, what the fuck am I stuck on? Something? Okay.
Somebody wants pain! Whoa,
Don't get big mad on me, bro. You about to get the lowdown. Get your ass kicked. Bye bye. Time to go. Okay. I'm right next to it. What the fuck is it? It has to be this. What is it? I'm so confused. I visualize. What do you get? Customer, but Reapers. Watch your back end. What do I receive? Oh, like someone just farted in my nose. What are you doing there? Okay. No, don't bait it. Okay, gang, what the fuck you trying to do, man? I'm trying to click on that motherfucker. Check that bit. Okay. The fuck? Where's it at? I need to know. Fireworks! Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about this one, man. It's not working good. I'm just gonna cancel it out. Go. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that one. To infinity and be. It's a big ass group of motherfuckers, man. Why is there so many of you guys? We're just storming the area. Well, you got your ass kicked, alright. That's funny. Man, dropping all those grenades, man. There's so much damage with it. That's fun. Let's go. Yeah, I like the Ripper place. There's always so many things to kill in here. Where are you at?
If I kill one more bolter,
Nothing of
Can
big
show you?
deal, right?
Yep, here we go. Oh, something happened. Someone died. I didn't know what the fuck even went on around there, man. Wee buddy. I could go all the fuck over there. The fuck? We do a U-turn? Is this thing retarded? I just skipped it. Oh, never mind. That's all the way to fuck over there. Never mind. It's going the right way. You just can't jump over it. Oh, I know where this is at. Fun time.
That bolt in your neck is a
Okay.
prison, baby. I'm here to set you free.
Damn, I was.
Oh god. Nope, 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 nope. No way. Oh my god, everything's blowing up around me. You try to shoot at me. Okay, well, we got an attack. Pause it. Let's get this. It's less harder to get up, but it's still hard to get up. It's getting easier, but it's still hard to get up. That it's going down. That I must have really tore that muscle group really bad. But hey, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What? It's so nice. Chilly outside. Shit. Days off again. I was 4 hours to pick up. Oh, that was loud as fuck. Got y'all echo burp. Oh my god, it's Satan. No, just me burping. You had a weird ass dream. Yeah. It was weird because it kept on repeating itself. So I was sitting there in a pool. And I was trying to, like, we were playing a game with some friends and that. So I was sitting there in the pool playing games with friends. And then all of a sudden I couldn't get out of the pool. Like I was in like a state of cosis where I was sitting there and I was fucking drowning. I was really like, I guess, killing myself. It was really weird. And like I was sitting there and it's a dream. It was super realistic too. Like I could not fucking breathe. And it was weird because I had dreams. It's not the first time I had a dream that was like sitting there and like something that wasn't in my power was trying to kill me. My flesh, so to speak. And like, so I was sitting there and it was just fucked up though. And the other dream I had a dream that like me and like a whole bunch of people, like we were like military people, and we were sitting there like killing, I guess we were killing demons or something, cause we were like, there was like 4 or 5 of us, and we were sitting there killing this demon, like we were like really like ripping it apart, like kind of like Doom style, but it was like 4 or 5 of us. And it was weird because I can like visualize the demon that had like horns and that, had a big ass mouth and that. We were like ripping off its mouth and like we were trying to dispose of it because it was killing people and that, I guess. And at the end of that dream, the thing kind of came back with vengeance. It was all mutilated in that, but it was like really, it was a lot smaller, but it still came back. Like the last thing it wanted to do is to get rid of me. So I think I was the one that actually killed it. And then it pulled out like this chainsaw kind of like little like fang thing, and it was trying to like cut my head off. It was really weird though, but it couldn't penetrate my skin. And like I woke up and I felt like a razor blade, like felt like a saw like hitting my neck, but there was no bleeding. There was nothing. And so I was just sitting there being like what the fuck is going on? Because this ain't the first time I ever had a dream like that when I was on the verge of dying. It was really weird. And so, and then I just had another dream, and this was like 2 days after the other dream. Oh, I remember killing him before. Mayhem. I got him. Cool. Need one more of those fang things. Can find out this is better than this. This gun's damage is not too bad. The secondary of it's really fucking powerful though. It just looks fucking cool as fuck. Not that one. Need 4 more. But yeah, it was just a weird ass dream, and I literally was feeling myself drowning, and then all I could speak in my mind is "help me." That's all I spoke. And then I replayed the view again. I replayed it again in my head. The same dream. It replayed itself in my head probably like 3 or 4 times before I woke up. And all I could say is help me. That's all I could say. I was just in that mindset. My body didn't want to move in that, and I was literally just dying. And I'm just like, help me. And then I woke up.
Smells even worse out here.
And I'm like, damn. Like, that's a fucked up dream. They always say when you dream that you're in the spirit world, you're spiritual out, you know. Dude, this guy moved. Okay. It must have been like a goblin guy. Okay, that's been cool. That was a treasure goblin, but Borderlands. It's a Borderland goblin. Didn't know that exists. Should look that up, big. It's pretty cool.
Stop killing my dude!
But yeah, so I was having that weird dream. Man, I do not like having death dreams like that. That shit is so fucking weird, but I think it's God telling me that I can rely on Him for help and that I don't need to sit there and keep on worried about stuff, which I tend not to do it as much anymore than that, but like I said, it's training. You can't just wake up and be not a sinner. It takes time. It takes dedication. Well, that sucks. First time I died in a long time. But yeah, and I mean, the dreams weren't like ridiculously long, but like it was just because when I woke up for the other dream, like my heart was pounding. But I had faith in the dream itself that I would not die. And the same thing with this one. Like, drowning is the worst fate ever, that you cannot breathe. That is the worst fucking fate ever. To die like that. I need to do this one. That is a fate that I would never have on anyone else. If hell's worse than drowning, and it's a constant thing, then yeah, I have to say, people, hell is real, and you don't want to go there. When I like the lady I was working with in that, she is very prideful over herself. She thinks that she has control over everything in her life and that, and she does a bunch of drugs. Yeah, you really have control over your fucking life, woman. You're sitting there doing all these drugs and shit, you're like, I have control over my life. This missing motherfucker. No, don't. Stop rolling into me. Oh. No, get the fuck off, dude. I'm dead now. And like, I'm just sitting there like, like people that talk all high and mighty and that are the fucking trashiest fucking people. Like, why the fuck you talking all high and mighty? Your life sucks. You don't do nothing. All you do all day is do drugs and sit there and get fucked by a bunch of random dudes. And I hear about all this stuff, and I'm like, I hate to see you go through that because I don't think you're a bad person, that, but like, you know, you're doing terrible things. You're breaking a whole bunch of Moses' laws, like a lot. No, you hate thy neighbor. You don't like people in that. You want to take revenge on people in that. The only thing you don't do is like steal or murder or something like that. But that pride is going to lead to all those sins and above. What the fuck? Oh. Ah. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. I missed that for.
I am one hell of a shot if I do say so myself.
But yeah, like, and I'm looking at that shit and that, and like, the sage, she's like, well, someone has to believe in a God. People know that things are out there. But when you get to know actual God himself, because people think it's fake. People literally think it's fake. They're like, well, God is, you know, whatever we want to get. That is a huge misconception. Like, God holds justice. That's why I don't do nothing. Like, people like, one preacher guy was saying that he was doing like a short. He was like talking to people and that. at at colleges and that, kind of like most people doing that. And he was saying, you know, I used to pray to a false god and that for like 10 years and that. Does God just make me comfortable and something? I said, God does make you comfortable and that. The problem with it is that you have to be willing to have full-on faith with them.
Oh, you can just leave that in your place.
To not worry about your next day, number one. When you read what the Ten Commandments actually state,
I win again.
and you listen to Jesus, you actually listen to Jesus, what he actually states about the Ten Commandments, about the words that he spoke. When you go into the actual definition of why he talks about murder, he says, if you have hatred in your heart towards your brother, that is committing murder in your heart. When you want revenge, and you want all this stuff, and you think it's gonna make your life better than that, I listen to this shit, and like, it's when he's talking on the mount.
Tell him who sent you.
And it was very important that. He's saying, like, people break it all the time. That God doesn't want you to hate people. He despises that you hate people. Because we are all his children. And that's the problem. People do not think that shit. They do not think that they're all the children of God.
Everyone.
We're all made for pretty much from Abraham's. The bulk of us are made from Abraham. Like almost all of us. He said, Abraham, you and your seed will formulate nations. So all the nations of the world, as it stands today, are formulated through the covenant of God and Abraham. And people have to look at it like that. A lot of us come from Abraham. And you can tell which ones that do because they have a different spirit. Their spirits are different. They're the ones that they can't do drugs. Their body, they can't have sex with random women and that. Like, I cannot do any of that shit. It is against my will. It does not work. I tried it. It does not work. I try to be part of this culture and that. I cannot. I will not happen. God will not let me do it. It just won't happen. People just say, well, that's just your will and how you're. No, it's literally, it does not happen. I cannot be reckless. And it's just how it is. Even when I was talking to a preacher guy and that, we were all talking that. And he was all saying, like, you know, I was looking at him that, he was like bragging about himself a little bit and that. He wanted to talk about Jesus and that. And I asked him a question that, like, he's bragging about some celebrity girl and that worked in like a Law and Order or whatever it is in Hollywood. He's a preacher and that. So, you know, what they do is they take in people that have problems and that. And he was like flirting with being flirtatious towards her. And I was just like, why are you committing adultery right in front of your fucking damn wife? And you're saying that's okay. But you're like, well, I don't know. And I look at him like you, that's a full-on hypocrite. You call yourself a preacher and that, but you're sitting there doing stuff that should not be done. Like, I never understood it. I mean, like, I would never sit there and fornicate with a woman that has a boyfriend or husband. Never. Or even a woman that has a kid. Never. Because to me, that's going against what I actually believe. It just doesn't make sense to me. Well, it's religion itself is based upon hypocriticals, yes. But the word of God is not hypocritical. People don't go by the actual word. They go by what they think the word is, which is, you know, nowadays is a little bit different now. And that's what the problem of it is. You actually, like, I'm reading more of the Bible now, and I'm trying to use it in my life as much as I can. I know I'm not perfect, and that's the hardest part, to actually get over that pride of thinking that you're perfection. Well, it's just the word of God altogether. And Jesus said, some people understand my parables compared to everybody else. There's going to be some people that are going to be faithful with it. They will understand it because God gives them the wisdom to understand it. And when it comes down to like religious and that you go by what Jesus says. Jesus is literally explains the hypocritical of religion, of preachers and all that stuff and that. Yeah. The Pharisees. That's why if you look back, you know, and see how the Pharisees treated God, the Son of God, they literally treated him like shit because he proved that they were wrong. And when he said, I am the law of Moses, I spoke it to Moses. And that's why you get all these religions and that try to mock it. They're like, well, I'm using my way of doing it and that. Like, no, there's only one way. There's only one way. And you want to think that it's your way, but your way doesn't make sense because it's not the actual truth. They bend the truth. And every time if I get into it, I got into with like Mormons, for instance. They're complete fucking hypocrites. 100% hypocrites. You know, like I talk to Mormon people and that, and they're talking about like, oh, you look at Jesus the same way Christians do, or what the Bible says. Then be part of the Bible. Then why are you a Mormon then? Why are you using the Holy Bible? And then you want to sit there and make up another religion based upon the Holy Bible? That's full on hypocrite. You're using something that's hypocritical. And they're just like, dude, you guys are just fucking stupid. Like, it makes no sense. Yeah. Well, it's just all about trying to do your best to follow it. Like, when you go through the Bible and that, you read what Jesus actually states. Read what Jesus actually states. Through Matthew, John, Peter, Luke, Isaiah, all these things and that. When you actually start to read it, you put it into your life little by little. You pray every day. Because most people used to do that back in the 90s and 80s, and I used to pray every morning. I used to pray before I eat food and that. Nowadays I go on long walks and I talk. I talk to God. I talk about what am I doing with my life and that. What's this? What's that? What's this? Well, the translations have been passed down long enough that they're not complete. Yeah, I get what you're saying about that. The translations are not going to be 100% no matter what, because different languages or speak different things, but the interpretation is still kind of similar. It's just following the 10 Commandments. That's literally what Jesus talks about. Everybody knows the 10 Commandments. They all know what they speak. That's the biggest thing. That's what he talks about the most. Follow that. But he also talks about when he's on the mount, when he's in the mountain, on the mount, he talks about the 10 Commandments to be very specific on what they actually mean. He talks about it. Talks about, shall not murder. Well, when you hate someone, you're taking murder into your heart. Do not hate thy brother, and that it's committing murder. And he never talks about the flesh too much. The flesh is weak. The spirit is willing. Most of his parables always talk about the spirit. The flesh is always going to be weak because you're in a cursed world. People have to understand, you're in a cursed world. It's a sinful world. The flesh is always going to sin. It does not matter how hard you try. It doesn't matter how purified you are or not. It does not matter. Like, you just can't. It's nearly impossible to be a saint. Well, so when it comes about the love thy neighbor and that, it's in no, where's it at? I just had it in my head. Romans. When you read Romans and that, I can't remember what chapter it is because I listen to it. I don't actually go through the Bible myself personally. Every once in a while I do, but I listen to it in that on YouTube. And I woke up to it. It was talking about, don't judge someone just because they eat vegetables and you eat meat. For that's God's will to give them that vegetable, to tell them to eat that. So basically what it is, when you look at someone else and you try to figure out why they do things, especially with food, because that's what it was talking about. It's trying to give you an idea. God's plan is not the same for everybody. It's all different. So when we judge someone else based upon the things that they do, more or less likely if they're following, they're faithful in that, and they're trying to be, follow the laws of Moses, we cannot judge them based upon the things that they do, because that's God's responsibility, not ours. Shall not worry. We should not worry. Shall not be angry in that. Because God's plan's already in motion. When we pray in that, when we weep at night in that, when we get angry in that, we get upset in that, why do things change? Think about it. I mean, I've been through this situation. I'm 35 going on 36. And I gave myself to Christ like 6 months ago. I've always been a believer in that, but I never actually put it down on the line. And it changed my life completely. Why? Because I'm starting to understand what he's saying. Yeah, I'm starting to understand why the words were coming out of his mouth and what they actually tried to mean. And it takes time to learn. It takes a lot of time to learn because the Bible's huge. And people misinterpret the Bible. I don't believe what humans state. I do it for myself. I read it myself. It's all individualism. And Jesus basically stated that. He said, no, do things in secret. God is watching for that you will have that in heaven. You will be blessed in heaven. And that's basically what it all comes down to. It's not about showing off and saying, I'm a good person and that, blah, blah, blah. Because what you're doing is, you're using God's word to make you get more out of it. Well, it's all about what you think of it. If you go through it in that, you read in that, you put faith into it and you pray. That's what it is. That's what I don't like when people preach the stuff and that, and they're like, "Oh, you have to do it and that." No, you don't have to do shit. Read it for yourself. Listen to it for yourself. Understand what he's saying. Because your plan, God's plan, is different than my plan. My plan's not the same as your plan. So I can't dictate 100%. It's all about what you have for you, for what God's will is for you. It says it in the Bible. See what I mean? People don't actually read the damn thing. They sit there and like, oh, I read it. You read parts of it. I said the biggest part of it is to understand. Like I said, God's will is different for everybody. It says it in Romans. That's why we can't judge people. Because we don't know them. We don't know their plan. We don't know anything about them. Now, if they're not faithful, and they don't follow the normal rules of stealing, stuff like that, yeah, then we can say, hey, that's not good. Because it's all about saving souls in the spirit. It ain't about saving the flesh. Fuck this flesh. I hate my flesh. I mean, I don't hate it in a way that I'm going to treat it bad, but I don't like it because I know it's not pure. I know it's impure. Everybody knows their flesh is impure. No matter how hard they try, you always get old, you always die. So, I despite the flesh. I despite sin. I despite it all. I dislike it. I think, honestly, life is way fucking better in heaven than this cursed world that we live in because of the fall. That's why there's so many people are lunatics, they're crazy in that, and you can tell who doesn't believe. And people that don't believe, they don't follow rules, they're always mad at each other in that, they constantly are cussing each other out in that. I mean, I'm an asshole, I'd be joking in that, but if you're old enough to know the real world, you could see how lifeless people are. And trust me, people are lifeless. They're very lifeless. They don't care about anything. They'd rather smoke a bunch of drugs and that, get drunk and that, party with a bunch of satanic fucking people and that, which is basically almost bulk of the people nowadays. They follow satanic rituals. They try to think that they're not. Well, the Bible says otherwise. And I was very surprised when I'm hearing this stuff coming out of the Bible and that. Yeah. So the most common thing that I've noticed is that when you get your heart again, when you start to believe in the Spirit in that, whoops. Life changes for you automatically. And I promise you, people will fucking hate you. They will despise you. They will mock you. They will that's how you know that you're right. That's how Jesus called it. He said people will mock you and people will call you out on shit and that. People will hate you for what you believe in. That's how you know that you're right. That's how you know that you're part of God's will. That's how he said, that's how you know that you're part of it. And when you get to that point where you're just like, wow, people are fucking hating on me. That's how you know. Like, it's mean that people do not like talking to me about this shit. Some people do, but most people don't. And they'll throw out, like, their demons start to show. They start to get that ill will on them. Because this ain't the flush war. We try to say it's a flush war now. Oh, you know, all this stuff that's happening in the world and that. This is a spiritual war. That's why the truth matters. And people say, well, what is the truth? Jesus Christ is the truth. Plain and simple. That's why more and more people are starting to understand that. And their lives are changing dramatically. More and more people are giving themselves to Christ. It's about individualism. You don't need to be part of everybody else's group in that. I do not go to church in that. I despise it. The last church I went to in that, it was filled of people that were not faithful in that. They're just there just to be there because they feel like they have to be there. They think that, oh, my sins are going to disappear because I walk into a church. It was so much, it was just so disgusting. It was just terrible. And I was just like, wow. And I even talked to the preacher about it. Like, these people do not have faith in this church. And he kind of like, he was quiet in that. And I was like, I felt like, you know, no one didn't care. Like, what are you preaching when no one gives a fuck about what you're preaching about? Because you don't care. Your faithfulness is shite. And I feel bad for you because you try and claim you're a preacher and that. I mean, obviously I didn't say everything else after that. I kind of kept it short and smooth. Like, you know, there's not a lot of faithful people in here and that. So it's like, I don't know what you're doing because it ain't working. It's to take the words into your life. And that's the hardest thing for a lot of people to do, to take the word into your life. Do it for yourself. Everybody's got a Bible. Everybody can pray. Pray at night. Pray before you go to bed. Say, hey, I want to talk to you, God. You talk. Talk about your problems. Talk about whatever. He is your father. He's going to listen to you. But to see how it works, it's about you doing it for yourself. It's not about me saying, I'm going to pray for you. You can. But it's about you doing it for yourself. And that's the hardest part.
You gotta get up, honey.
Or you think you're ready to step into that boundary where you're going to get a lot of people that are not going to fucking like you. That's the problem. Are you a people pleaser? Are you a God pleaser? You want to please heaven or you want to please this mortal world of fucking retards? The people that are ignorant, super hateful in that. That's what's happening in this world. Super hateful people now. Everywhere. Hatred. I don't like you because you do this and you do that. No one wants that. That's the problem. It's not supposed to be like that. Us with free will have made it like that. God chose us to have free will. Come to me when you are ready, basically. Still blessing people, even though people do not even like him, or they just don't know him. That's what it is. Yeah. So I have faith. 100% faith. I know I'm protected. Every time anything happens in my life nowadays, and I feel like it's negative in that. It happened at work, and I was working with this one lady in that. A little bit younger than me. She was my assistant manager in that. Because I just got a new job in that because, you know, my other job, I lost it. Because they shut down on me. And I got another job in that. And, like, this woman was sitting there, she'd get mad over really stupid shit. And I'm just sitting there, like, listening to her get mad over, like, me making food or something like that. Get mad over mistakes. That's how it starts. That's how you know people have issues. Mad over what? I made a mistake, and they hate themselves for it. I said, why do you hate yourself for that? Because I got it wrong. Well, if you love yourself for it and you learn from it, then you won't be angry anymore. See, if you take that hatred out and you put love with it, then what happens? You take the hatred out, you put love in your heart. You change dramatically. That's God. Is you have to understand, like, how God is. And that's why the Bible is very, very important to understand. Now, people interpret God many different ways. God's very justified. He is justice. That's why he tells us that believe not to do nothing. I don't do nothing. I pray. If I have to talk about something that, because, you know, sometimes I will get angry and get a little upset in that, I'll speak my mind in that, but then I regret it, and then I try to apologize for it. Because to give you the heads up, God is in control of everything that happens. That's why I don't worry about politics. I don't worry about all that bullshit. I never cared about it. People worry about politics, they worry about this and that, they worry about the world and that. You shall not worry, for that I will give you rest. Literally what Jesus states. And why does he say it like that? Because he knows how bad it can get. He already knows. Our life has already been written. No, people don't like thinking that. The plan has already been written. We just have to fall in line and just follow it. The best of our ability in that. But to be able to do that, you have to understand God. It's all up to you. It's what it's always been about. Pray about your life. Talk to him. He's there for you. Your mind will be laid at rest. I always think about it like it's like being a child again. We have no care in the world, and all you do is have fun. That's literally what God wants us to do. As long as you obey the laws of Moses, but most children are not hateful. Most children are actually quite the opposite of hateful. That's what it is. It's like being a child again. You really don't have to be.
That's a bit too close, Frank.
I'm gonna tell just because I have to work a job. I have to be serious there. But being a child, that means that you don't have worries. You do what you need to do, and that's it. I have fun at my job. You know, people try to criticize me because I don't make enough money, and it's like, I don't care about the money. I have to make it to have to survive, that's it. That's because they speak from their heart, that's why. Kids don't speak with their minds, they speak with their heart. That's why they most likely tell the truth, because they don't know how to lie yet. For the ones that do know how to lie, then you start seeing how corrupt they get. They start lying, they start stealing, they start going through all this stuff, and they start being cool in that. I listen to a lot of people, like my ex and that, she went through the whole thing with me, her whole life and that. She said, oh, when I was turning 17, 18, that, I want to be part of everything. They call themselves goody little two-shoes when they say that they're religious and that they follow God's law try to follow God's law. Goody little two-shoes. I didn't want to be like that. And I was thinking to myself, so you want to take the Satan route? You want to be part of Satan's thing? You want to be cool, get drunk, start having sex and that? You want to sin. And then look what happens to your life. Not to bring up her story and that, but it's a good point to take. You're a cheater. You fucked up your whole entire life. And now you want to sit there and date, monkey branch around, date a bunch of different dudes that, including me, waste my time when I was trying to get you to come back. Telling them to pray and that, come back and that, understand that. And that's all I could do. You literally have a fucking demon in your house, in her apartment. You can feel the presence of this damn thing. It's like sitting there staring at me. And I felt the pressure of it. And she knows it's there. She thinks it's a ghost. No, there's no such thing as ghosts. Spirits don't glide around. They don't. Jesus never said they do. They actually don't at all. There's very few spirits that do that. Most of them, they go into a purgatory state of eternal sleep until judgment. Demons lack around, and demons mimic people all the time. They're like hyenas. That's what they do. And this is where people kind of get like upset about that. It's like, well, why is God trying to control them? Because you're being lied to by the devil. Lucifer lies to you. All he could do is whisper. He has no power. He can't do nothing but whisper. That's why he's the king of lies. The first one to rebel. The first angel that was a temper tantrum fucking bitch ass dude. Temper tantrum. And that's what it was. It was a big old temper tantrum. And he brought down humanity with him. But since God loves us, it changed everything. Like I said, it's all about what you think. Read it for yourself. Your life's different than my life. But if you have nothing else to do, listen to it before you go to bed. And I want you to do this. Feel. Go through your feelings. Understand what you're feeling. If something's fighting against it, then you know that you got demons. Don't get me wrong. People don't understand that. You know, they don't understand the demon thing that much. And that I'm just barely starting to understand it. When you get the ill will feeling when Jesus Christ gets named, you said the word Jesus brings fear to demons, 100%. You can see them snarl. People will look at you weirdly when you say Jesus Christ, and they freak out. That's the demons inside of them. That they look at you with those eyes, those soulless eyes. They do that because they're demons. They're demon incarnate in humans. You could say it's a basic possession. Yeah, it's a minor possession. I've already done it. I've done it for myself. And the presents are there. And they're not lying. They're not lying at all. These demons are ruthless. They do not give a fuck about you. You say, oh man, oh hell yeah, let's get partying on something. They don't care. They want you to burn in hell with them. They already know they're going. And when you read about hell, Jesus talks about hell more than heaven. Why is that? Because he doesn't want anyone to go there. That is a loving, caring person. Because someone that loves you, who cares about you, doesn't want bad things to happen to you, so they have to talk about it. No, fuck it. No shit, man. Stop blowing me up, you fucking plot waffle. But that's what it is. When Jesus talks about the gnashing of teeth, he talks about hell. You should be shitting your fucking britches, because hell is never-resting, eternal torment. You get eaten by fucking worms, constantly being killed. You're constantly being burned with temperatures beyond your own fucking imagination. And you're constantly being tormented. Hell is not controlled by demons and Satan and all that. That is a lie. Hell is controlled by God. Lucifer doesn't control hell. Lucifer fucking doesn't want to go to the abyss. He knows damn well. And thing about hell is it's internal darkness. It's so fucking dark you can't see anything. But you feel you get eaten alive. You feel that you're burning constantly, that you're in constant torment. There is no rest. When you die, you come back to life. And you keep on going through that cycle for fucking eternity. So when people want to say, oh, I don't want to believe, and I say you are stupid. You are ignorant and dumb to not see it from that perspective. That's why when you read the Bible and that, you actually understand how bad it is. Praise me. Praise me. Bless me. Bless me. I don't give a fuck anymore. You people are stupid. I believe in Jesus because I don't want to go there. I promise you. That is not anybody who said, well, yeah, I'll just send this person to hell and that. I say, you are dumb. I heard it from a lady at work and that. I said, you don't want anyone to go to hell. She said, yeah, I do. I'm like, well, then you be the first one to jump off that fucking thing. I don't want anyone to go to hell. I want everyone to be loved. I want peace, 100% peace. I don't want any of this bullshit. I despise it. That's why I say you should fear God. Because who wants to go to hell? Eternal suffering, burning alive forever. And guess what? With that internal darkness, there is no grace. Just imagine the worst pain you can feel in this world times by 1,000 every second for eternity. Yeah, you should be shitting your fucking britches right now because that is ridiculous. And that's fucking scary. That is the scariest thing in the world now. Oh my god, fuck. Stop doing your native one, bro. Okay, look at these. Look at long range. These actually. There we go. When I heard that, I was listening to it. And I have to say it literally got me afraid. And I don't get afraid for shit. I can walk into a haunted house and literally just sit there and laugh at the bullshit. I've done it before. Like, that literally legitimately fucking scared me. Like, I actually felt the fear. And it was nothing I would want for anybody. Is that about the thing is when it comes down to listen to the words. Jesus said specifically, no one is good except for God. No one's good. Why? Because we do not follow the 10 Commandments completely, 100%. We can't. It's impossible. And when you think, say, well, I'm not a bad person, that's your pride. Your pride is telling you, that demon is telling you, lying to your fucking face. It is a lie. You have to give in to your own bullshit, which everybody has time to do it. It's hard to, too.
I dare say that one's dusty.
But that's the whole point of this. Read it. Any more excuses people want to make up about shit, they tend to do it a lot. Like, what about this? What about that? What about this? Read it for yourself. If you get scared, you learn about hell and that, and you're shitting your fucking britches and that, then you'll understand what I understand. It's nothing to mess around with. I'm only saying that because I'm fucking scared for myself. Am I fucking ammo already? Will do the kill you in time? Probably not. God, these guys are fucking assholes. They hit me so hard with damage. It's crazy ass experience though. But yeah, this shit's just scary, man. I mean, some days I'm just like, it sucks. When I think about, you know, fucking masturbating or something like that, which I essentially do before I go to bed. When I think about it, I hate it. I hate that my body wants it all the damn time. It always wants it. I'm not saying like I'm addicted. I always do it at the same time all the time, like nighttime. But
That means rippers.
it's extremely annoying. But all I have to say is do for yourself. Pray for yourself. That's all you have to do. If you can at least try to do that, life will be better.
Rippers! Things might get un poco loco.
That's all we can do. That's why I don't like there's no such thing as religion. Religion has all been passed down from Satan. And once you know the actual truth, that's why people always say, well, my belief says I could just be a good person. That okay, let's go like this. All religion notifies that Jesus exists. Only Jesus himself says, I am the way, I am the truth to the Father. I am the truth and the way to the Father. And he's the only one that rose back from the dead of everybody else. No one else rose back from the dead. And he's the only one that's mentioned from everybody else. The only one? So if all these other religions know that he's alive and that he says, I am the Son of God, I am the way, I am the truth to the Father, then why don't we believe it? Why we say, well, all these other gods and
Scattered to the weak.
Dude, that motherfucker's so crazy. Oh, it's just so annoying me.
The best you got? We say it.
No, I'm just... My character is run by how many people he can get killed in that. That fucking little asshole. You a bitch. Look at that shit, bro. That's crazy. That's why I'm a dick. But people try to think they want to aim for perfection, and they'll always say the same thing. I don't think I'm a bad person. I know I'm a bad person. I'm not bad, worse than others now, but I do commit sins. My worst sin is probably, I guess it's lust. That's my worst sin that I know of that I do. So I'm not very hateful towards people, and I do get judgmental a little bit here and there, but like most times I stay quiet nowadays. I try not to push things too much.
That don't change nothing, Volta! If you can read this, I'll burn your ass! Ease and fight!
But it's a learning curve. It's a very hard thing to learn. There we go. Whew. That was an annoying battle. Not really have problems with it because I'll kill people that shoots all those little things. That's why my shield's so important. Well, they ain't dropping legendaries. That's okay. This dude fucking died down here. He glitched out a little bit. Oh, there's a legendary. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a hive mind level 50. 30, reload speed quicker, fires zip rockets. I do like the zip rockets. I don't think it's better. Is it better? It is better. Holds less ammo. Reload speed's a little bit different, but holds less ammo. Has zip rockets, so zip rockets are extremely strong. It's more accurate too, which doesn't matter. Nice. See, this got a better gun. Good. This like a little more damage, but it's less ammo. But anyway, yeah. That's what's always good to talk about this stuff, and that I think people need to understand. It's not to sit there and be freaking out about shit. I get it, life's tough, and that's why we pray. I try to pray every day, I'll pray at work and that, and as I just folding my hands and sitting there and do that stuff, that it has nothing to do with that. It's just I look up and I talk in my head. I ask Father for advice. I ask Father for this. I ask, ask for things.
A little soggy, but still good.
You give fish for items. It's pretty cool. Oh man. I started to feel. Oh, I started to cool down my room. Oh, it feels so good in my room. I think it's like 60 something degrees. Man, I haven't done shit. I haven't even walked a whole bunch.
Have a lucid
Solar
day.
rifle damage 45%. That's crazy. Let's be 20%. Dum 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 dum. Oh man, it's crazy. But yeah, I think I might go through. Kind of want to go through Romans. I think I'm gonna go through Romans tonight when I go to sleep at night. I like to listen to the Word of God before I go to bed. Brings me at peace, and I learn a lot too. Because you listen to stuff while you're dreaming, you get a little bit more insight. Ooh. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for Christ to come back. I really, really can't wait. I will try my best to be the best human being I can be. I'll fall short. Kind of obvious. I'm going to anyway, but man, it'd be a delight to see Jesus for the first time. You hear about it. You have the shroud of him. You know what he looks like because the shroud is really him. My God, please, Father, don't want to rush it, but man, that'd be nice. But until then, we can just keep on trying to be. Keep. Whew, I am back. I didn't think my micro was fucking broken. Oh, I be back. Nature's calling again. Oh, yeah. It's nice outside. So I'm being outside bare feet. Taking a good old nature pill. Damn, temperature's dropping. So, oh, get to know the Father. Get to know the Father. It's peaceful. It's the most peaceful thing in the world is get to know your Father God. Oh, it's so peaceful. It's so magical too. Like peace comes over you and you just change. You start learning, you start going through the disciplines, and you start like devoting yourself to a better life. And the change does happen. Slowly, but surely it happens. Demons will fight against you. Devils will fight against you. Demons will. That's probably why I'm having those dreams. I'm having dreams of pure fucking death. Like I'm literally dying. But I don't die. Because I ask for help. And help always comes. I have faith. And faith drives me forward. That's why I take a ruthless smile. Like, I'm good. Don't give it. Fuck what anybody says. I don't need to listen to anybody. Anybody that, sits there and wants to, go through the whole thing, like especially people that mock God and that. I say this to you, if anyone that mocks God and that, that's because you don't live with God. Your life probably sucks. You probably have a hateful life. You hate people and that. You'll take revenge on people and that. You think it's all like, oh, he's just a mean person and that, but you're the one that's doing it yourself. It's pretty simple. God states you live without King Solomon. He talks about King Solomon. He talks about a lot of things King Solomon had. King Solomon was the king of all the world, honestly. He gave him everything. He's one that had 1,000 concubines and all that shit, and that he had multiple thousands of children and shit. God gave him everything. And as he was telling God, I just don't feel anything, I have everything that you give me, and I'm very grateful for that, but I just don't know what to do. He tested him. He said, without me, you will never be truly happy. Because I am the light. I am the love. I'm the one that gives you purpose. I'm the one that gives you the heart, gives you the love. Because what happens in this world will eventually end. Whenever it does. Not gonna be the prophesized assholes out there that are hypocrites. Like, the world's gonna end someday. There's a rapture. Blah, 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 blah. I heard that rapture bullshit. September 23rd. There's gonna be a rapture. Do you know about the rapture? I said, hey. Hypocritical assholes. You know what? You're probably going to most likely burn in hell for doing that shit. Maybe you should stop being fucking stupid. And stop worrying about what God's plan is, because you're not God. So please stop being stupid. These people do this shit for views. They're like, oh, the world's gonna end. Wait a minute. Are you retarded? Well, I believe in God. Then you should believe that you're going to hell for being a hypocrite. Well, they do the Do you read the Word of God, or do you sit there and use the Word of God for your own bullshit? Use the Word of God for your own bullshit. Okay, well, have fun with that. I'm only going to tell you, Father God, have mercy upon their souls, because they are fucking stupid. Don't know what to say. I'm not going to be angry. I'm going to be a little frustrated at that, because I despise people that mock God. No, stop mocking them. Life would be better if you didn't. That's what Max did. Max was like, I don't believe in blah, 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 blah. I said, well, why don't you believe? Because it's hard to change? You know why it's hard to change, right? Because you never changed your whole entire life. You haven't changed since you were fucking 18, 19 years old. You're still doing the same stupid shit you did when you were fucking 19. What about change? It's a choice. It's all about choices. You could choose to be a fucking dumbass, or you choose to not be a dumbass. It's always a choice. We choose wrong a lot. Can people agree with that? Yeah. Because we don't know. I agree. If you don't know something, because you don't have enough evidence and proof of it, okay? Why be ill will towards it? Because you don't know the truth. That's the problem nowadays. Like, I bring up the Charlie Kirk thing. Now people say, "Oh, Christians hate gays," and that. No, Christians don't hate gays. All God said is, "You will not be welcome into heaven if you have those kind of translations. If you have those things, homophobic, adultery, all those things, adultery, period. You will not enter the kingdom of heaven." It was Jesus talking. Like, without me, you can never go to heaven. You're not welcome. That means all of us. And you get two, prideful people that they're like, "Well, I don't do anything wrong." There is not one human being that does not sin of some sort. And sometimes they're not bad sins. That's what mortals think. I agree with that. I don't think I do too many bad sins, right? But in God's eyes, it is. Because He has the perfect world for you. He doesn't want you to be like that. And I get it. It's hard to think about like that. It is. Not everything. It's always been difficult. That's why we have to share it together. We have to try to break this stuff together. Unite ourselves together. In the goodwill of love, not hatred. Love. We have a hard time with that. Like when you first fall in love with someone, everybody knows it. First girl I fell in love with, her name was Chelsea Kendall. I was fucking in kindergarten. I was so in love with her. She was so beautiful to me. She had such a good face structure and a beautiful woman. Kindergarten, 5 years old, 6 years old. First girl I've ever really intentionally was just dazzled by her. But she was, raised by a single mom. Now she's an alcoholic to a certain extent. I don't know what she's doing right now. Last time I talked to her, she was getting DUIs and shit. She lives in California. Okay, she lives in Shitville, so you're a known wacko, if you live in California. So you live in Los Angeles and that, yeah. That's great. The sin capital of the world. Just live there, that's fine. But knowing that I was in love with her, I skipped out on the girl that I was actually supposed to be with. Sarah Robinson. I was in 8th grade, or 6th, I was 7th, 8th grade when I met her. Beautiful little freckle hair girl, and that she had, fat little titties on her. She was short and that. She was really attractive looking at that. She had a huge crush on me. Never went for that. We're at 8th grade social. I was so obsessed with Chelsea that I didn't even know that Sarah was in love with me. See how God works? If I follow what God want me to do, I would already be married with fucking kids. But knowing how fucking stupid I am, and I didn't know God's word like I was supposed to, despite my age, I would have knew true love up front. I wouldn't be sitting here today without no damn kids, being fruitful like He wanted me to be. So I took another action. I want to tell myself I want to be faithful and I want to preach it. And that's what I've been trying to do ever since. It ain't fucking easy either. I missed out on it. I don't want people to miss out on life for what it needs to be. I missed out on life, and God gave me multiple chances. I'm not saying he's quitting on me, because I know he's not. But he gave me multiple chances to be with the woman. But this day and age, people despise what is actually real. They despise it so much. I fell in love with a girl in that was like, I don't know, like 19 years old. She just turned 20 and we were working together. And since people, despite age differences, because they always scream and shout, but you get all these whore-ass women that fuck 20-year-old men all the damn time and that. But when a man does it, they get all pissed off on that. The culture sucks. She didn't want to date me because I was too old. I mean, our ages were different. But the thing is, we hung out together. We literally were falling in love. I felt it like I felt it before. We had massively good chemistry. But she didn't want to go through with it because I was too old. So I ended up going out with the woman that was not good for me. She's a pothead. She was a known angry person that she had so many red flags and that it just spewed out all over the place. But I tried to help her out. I tried to make life different and better for her. To see if she would realize the truth. And that's what happens. God's still giving me chances. Even though I fuck up, he's still trying to find me someone to be with me. Cause that's what I prayed for. Pray for a woman that's gonna love me, wanna be with me, wanna cherish me, not everybody else, not the whole fucking football team, just me. And that's what the problem is today. There's so many people out there that want to have the world cherish them. They want the whole world to notice them. They want to fucking suck off everybody they fucking can. And it's sad. Because a lot of men out there are just like me. We're just trying to figure out life in that. And once we figure it out in that, we're getting our shit together now. People always say it's all about what's the money you make. Love is not for the currency. It's for the compassion of that person. The compatibility. Marriage vows are sacred. They always have been. Till death. Till rich, till poor. Because God blesses people. And I already know what's going to happen. I'm just waiting. I don't know what, but I know what's going to happen. I'm just waiting. Something's going to come around. It's just going to pique my interest. She's probably gonna be like the hottest girl I've ever fucking would liked in that. She's gonna be always all over me in that. She's gonna be addicted to me in that. She's gonna want to be with me all the damn time in that. And it happened multiple times with a lot of girls in that when I was in high school in that. I had the pick of the fucking mill, man. That's the sad thing about it, but I didn't know. And that's what it is. I didn't know. That's what it is with everybody. You just don't know. Damn, I can smell all that oak that just got cut. Yeah, my dad cut a bunch of oak. There's that oak tree they took down.
You know what? I ain't even mad.
Split all of it up, and I could smell the oak from there. Actually, smells pretty fucking good.
Getting short for a minute.
But yeah, that's what I have to tell people now. Like, you get so many chances, and eventually get to the point where you only have so much time to live. And the one girl I was talking about, that 20-year-old, I used to work with her up at a car wash and that. I was a lead at a car wash. I wanted to become an assistant manager or GM and that, but they shut down the car wash on us. They shut down all the little ass car washes. They only went to the big ones. I felt the love from her, but she just rejected it because she said all this mumble jumble of cultural shit and that girls don't date guys older than them. Like, women always date guys older than them. And here's why. We were hanging out all the damn time, and she was so addicted to me and that she always wanted me to be with her. I said, why do you want me to be with you so much? Well, because we're like friends, and I'm like, that's not friends. Let me explain to you. You were literally falling in love with me. Women can't have guys as friends. I don't know why women think that shit. It's fucking stupid. No, you use guys. You're not friends with them. You use them. Any man says, I got girls that are friends, then you're fucking stupid. You're not supposed to have that. So the only reason why you men are with women, you're with them women that because you can't lay them because they're not attracted to you enough. So you stay by their side thinking that one day they're just gonna give it up. That's the only reason why you're with them. Stupid to say. No, it ain't stupid to say it. It's the actual truth.
Not too close. Anyone get too close, they'll get destroyed.
A very palpable way.
Reapers! Well, there goes a perfectly pleasant day.
Hey, I was one of the you-know-what hunters poking around.
Little something for your trouble. Now is the time to grieve. Robin way.
Hasta luego, friend.
Man, that thing does such a good job. But yeah, that's kind of the whole point of that. Like my brothers both got married and that they found a woman that they really love and that they really like and that. And I'm the last one to do it. But when I look at their women compared to the women that I fucking get with, not even close. like beauty standards are all like tremendously fucking higher. The chicks I get are fucking gorgeous, beautiful women in that. They're skinny, they're very, very seductive and very sexy. They're always like that. I think, I mean, most women are like that in general now, but like, that's just how it's always been. And like every time I go to work in that, I always gotta tell people that you're probably gonna get attracted to me in the long run in that, and then eventually it's gonna get to that point that you're gonna have to eventually just shut it out. Every job, this new job I got, I'm always constantly getting fucking flirted with, hit on, and all that shit, and that, and like it's very small amounts, but it happens. But when people say, "Well, I'm just being nice," no, it's not being nice. It's a flirtatious act. Because I'm a man, you're a woman. You instantly, women are not supposed to talk to fucking men as friends because you can't. Biologically, you can't. If you talk to someone, you talk to them because you work with them. If you're not attracted to them, you're gonna look at them and you're not gonna talk to them barely at all. You're gonna ignore them to a certain extent. Now, attraction can be many things, yes. Sometimes you get people that are like simps and they're like all talkative as fucking that. They're all like, yeah, you know, I like talking to girls and that. I'm sure you do.
You think that scares me? It does. Oh, my knife!
Hey, Riley! This should be fun for a few seconds.
If that don't make your blood boil, you ain't got any!
Ooh, wow, I hit him dead on. Rip the britches right off him. Everybody just misses us.
I'm coming in!
Oh man, no. I think I just got it. I think I just got it. Yeah, I just got it. Pling! Yes, indeed. 30% more damage? Increases damage dealt based upon the fullness of their shield or health, which has the higher capacity.
I'm just gonna lie here.
Oh, yes, it up. Yeah, my shit still fucking hurts. Oh man, that is annoying. Mm.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video here today from Shaq Reacts titled "She Demanded That Her Date Buy Her Food for Her and Her Children, and This Happened." It's rather insulting to see these women be so bold to think that a man is just going to blindly agree to feed her kids while on a first date. It is absolutely crazy. Today's video was suggested to me by Matrix of Madness. I'm going to leave both of their channels linked in the pinned comments, so make sure you go and subscribe to these guys. Don't forget to leave your own comments, and let's jump right
I love
into
these
the
people.
video.
Well, nah, I don't want it from your kids. No. I'm not dating your kids. I'm dating.
But you're dating me, exactly. So when you're dating me, you're dating my kids.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shaq Reacts here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst couples I can find. And like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end. But in this first one, it is absolutely wild. This woman is upset men aren't chivalrous anymore.
So I had to make a TikTok about this, y'all. Me and my girlfriend went out last night for drinks at a bar in Dallas. And I just want to say, like, what happened? What happened with the chivalry? You see that bar? You see the bar full of men sitting down, literally just watching women in heels stand up. Like, what happened to the men? Like,
Those men had enough good sense to get to the bar early enough to get a seat. Bar seats are first come, first served, and those men are under zero obligation to cater towards a woman's sore feet, especially when she's going to use him for a free drink anyway, and then ignore him for the rest of the night.
I'm so naive to this, and I never would.
Yeah, I think this is called equality. No man's gonna stand up while you get free drinks from other dudes. And you guys got so many options. I think they're just getting lazy. Usually, if a woman wants something from a man, she'll at least tap on his shoulder, start a conversation, wink at him, do something. Like, damn, all these women want equality while all the parts.
Gone, but her steak wears on. I never liked her personally. She was a dick to me.
I'm gonna bench press this place.
I'm done.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you got three.
I'm done, yes.
She's totally fine with that man providing financially for her legacy.
This day just got a whole lot
Provided that man with his own benefits.
Hey, cutie pie! Hey, I'm going to go now!
Really love me, you sociopath!
It's like that.
That's what you give out, like,
Yeah, it's probably good that she doesn't want any more kids because she can't even keep hold of any of the fathers. But if she's a single mother of 3 who wants an extra man, she needs to get rid of her attitude. Because calling a man lame is not going to get her anywhere. Kids is scary enough.
She's in no position to be calling anyone names. She's a single mother of 3, multiple baby daddies on a dating show, and she's thinking that any man would be lucky to have her when she can mention her lucky stars that a man was willing to talk to her for 5 seconds.
That phone call.
You trying to do, nigga? Give me that fucking. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. I'll smack the shit out of you. I'll smack the shit out of you, nigga. Oh, God, I will. Don't touch me. Who's this dumbass?
The second you see this guy, you can tell that he's never been in a fight in a single day in his life. He's pretending and failing miserably.
So, anyways, I got glasses so I can see.
So as you guys can tell, this best friend group is getting pretty heated because this random dude approached this other guy's girlfriend. And it seems like they're about to all square up and fight over this girl. But what you guys don't know is how the girl's going to react at the end of it.
After all tough and shit, I was gonna give her a free drink. I thought I was off. I wasn't trying to act hard. That's me. Soft up.
He storms off in a hissy fit because he knew that he had no chance and he made a joke of himself. It just goes to show that being a tough guy and beating your chest means nothing if you're not willing to be able to back it up. That guy was a total pushover.
And he don't want to go to the back. I went to go talk to her and he's like, oh, that's my girlfriend. He dropped her shot, so I gave her a free shot. I'm good. I told him to take it to the back. Me? Thank you so much. What's your name?
So all that just for the girlfriend to be flirting with the guy anyways. This friend was trying to act all scary and tough, act like he was going to fight. But all the dude just did was make himself look like a simp.
She said she had no idea why that guy was claiming to be her boyfriend. So this guy was just making an ass out of himself for virtually no reason. Pretending to be a tough guy on a crowded street is just not a smart thing to do.
Big tower, huh? Anyone else feeling mega horny? Just me?
Oh my God, no way. Yep. They're so cute, Lacey.
She stepped back and was laughing at him because she obviously has zero respect for the guy. She's not even bothering to hide the pure amount of cringe she's feeling right now. And she knows that she doesn't have to feel any form of appreciation for what he does, just so long as the money keeps flowing in.
I finally meet my princess.
Let's make a pizza.
You can see her.
God, boy's such a simp.
Oh, for God's sake, pull yourself together, mate.
Yeah, I feel like this is just weird and disgusting. It's a constant trend on social media where these famous Twitch streamers date these really hot girls for absolutely no reason. It's definitely just love, guys. It has nothing to do with attention and view.
These women will quote-unquote date these guys strictly for the notoriety and the publicity for her spicy content creation. Make no mistake, guys, these women feel absolutely nothing for these suits. She will treat that same garbage.
Sleep with everybody else. Hell yeah.
Every now and then, it's good to just stand around looking stoic and heroic, like you're thinking really deep and determined thoughts, just in case someone's watching. I'm trying to look, what's the word, like, mysterious and sexy at the same time. Perplexing? Cryptic? Abstruse? Enigmatic? Damn! I look enigmatic.
I've expressed this opinion multiple times on this channel, and I feel like women having guy friends is a complete red flag, and vice versa. You gotta be consistent. I don't care if they've been friends for so long. Once I'm in the pictures, you better not have any guy friends.
I, for one, blame this man's girlfriend for acting the way she did. This man is disrespecting her and the reasonable boundaries she said. She doesn't have any male friends, so he should do the same for her, honestly, and not have any female friends. But he's still clinging on to the chance that something will happen, and that's disrespectful.
Lady, did you send your man a picture today?
If you didn't, this is your friendly reminder. You still have time. Send your man a picture. I try and send my man pictures on a regular basis. But when he is working and gone for an entire week like he is this week, I make sure to send him a picture of all 5'9" or 10 of this sugar, a lot of spice, and everything.
Women love to drone on and on about the little things that men have to do in order to keep her interested, and this woman is doing something that wasn't asked of her because she loves and cares for her husband. He didn't ask for this, but she does it anyway. That man is lucky, if I do say so myself.
Yes, you can say that this is definitely a green flag, a woman who cares about her man, make sure he's still pleased, but maybe a phone call is better, you know? I feel like you don't really have to do it.
Greg!
Fred, been expecting you. Come this way.
And there we go, guys. We have another gym partner added to the group. I feel like a lot of gym buddies are made this way.
This is why simping never works. Just take a look at how disgusted she looked the second he took a chance to make a move. You can try to be the nice guy and do all of the boyfriend things, but all she will see is a place to dump her emotional baggage while chasing after the men that she truly wants. It is absolutely not worth it. Did you diagnose narcissist, or did you diagnose him as a narcissist?
I guess I did. Just because, like, I don't know, he was like,
We're just looking for what is the narcissistic type of behavior that you would see that led you to diagnose him as a narcissist?
like, let's say I was going to the gym and, like, he was like, I would wear something, he's like, oh, and that's, you know, it's like a top seller, no, don't do that. Or,
God forbid a woman doesn't dress provocatively when going to work out. It's not narcissistic for a man to ask his woman to dress.
One and all, hear your true queen. There is much to prepare for.
I don't know why women do that shit.
So that we can enact
Here's what it is.
destiny.
Women,
So I give you a
do Pilates again. Do yoga again. Okay? Get your own home gym. Work out at only women's gym. First off, it ain't gonna work. Women are so addicted to fucking cock nowadays. They cannot be without a man. They cannot be without a man. They prove it every single damn time. They're constantly chasing. I don't know how many times I go to the gym that all I see. A guy will be hanging out with his girlfriend at the gym. His girlfriend will give me eyeballs and shit. Talking, trying to like get attention from me. Yeah, she was really fucking hot. Can't lie. The dude had no idea what the fuck was going on. She was young. Probably barely like 18, 19 years old. Yeah, it starts pretty good at a young age. Women know what they want. Pretty upfront. And one day they were leaving that. She had a big shirt on that. She dropped her shoulder on her shirt, showing off a little bit of skin. She turned back and gave me a side stare, instantly triggering attraction, telling me that she is attracted to me, and then walked off. If y'all bitches don't do that, yes you do. You do it a lot. And I see it all the time at the gym. I smiled at a girl. A fucking smile. Because she came out in front of me, she looked at me. She's probably looking at my cock bulge in my pants neck as I was leaning back doing curls and shit. She looked right at that shit. And she looked at my face. She looked at how big I was and like how bulky I was in that. And she glanced at me long enough to get a mental picture. I smiled at her. She noticed it. She got all googly and shit. She went over to her friend, and not even like fucking 30 seconds to a minute later, she went by me again, smiled at me, showing interest. I put my head down, kind of shaked it, and then she left. Y'all bitches do not go to the gym to lift weights. Not in full. Bullshit. Guys don't do it guys don't do it either. Bullshit. I go to the gym at a specific time because I know there's going to be a certain amount of women there. And I always see the same fucking women. If I leave around 2, 3, 4, around about 4 or 5 o'clock, give or take. Certain days in that. I promise you. There will be those girls there. They're coming around like 6, 7 o'clock. They always do. I have a time down for them. In between like 7 and 10, they're there. Do I go there just for them? No. I go there to work out. Do I like looking at them? Yes, I do. Do I want to bang them? Possibility. But do I actually go through with it? No. And that's what it is. Girls with boyfriends. A lot of these girls do not care. If they find someone that's better than that, they're instantly gonna want it. It's just how it is. And these younger men never have any idea in that. But these younger women, they want dick really fucking bad when they're young. They're super fertile in that. They want to get fucked. That's how it is. In between 18 to 25, normally it's 18 to 22. They're super fucking horny. They want to get fucked all day, every day. Because that feeling is the best feeling they're ever gonna fucking get. And that's why they do it. And guys try to say, oh, no, that's a lie. And no, you're just fucking stupid because you don't know. When I was a younger man and I had girls like sit there and date older guys and shit, or guys that are very sexually active in that. Little boys and that, you know, young boys and that, young men, the young-minded boys and that, they're not completely men yet. They don't understand what the fuck's going on. But those men that have been down the road in that, they already went through the virginity and that, they went through their pop their cherry, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, they know exactly what's going on. Just like me now, I know exactly what's going on. I ain't scared. I know I'll pleasure a fucking woman. I've done it many times before. Nice. Honest truth is, not that fucking hard to do it. Ain't hard to pleasure a woman. Women are pretty fucking easy to pleasure. They say that they're not. They say that shit. They're full of shit. When women say stuff like that, then why do you always have sex if you can't fucking enjoy it? Exactly. Because they do. It's like this. When a girl gets her ass fucking flattened and she gets plowed really fucking hard, 100%. That woman's gonna want that kind of action all the damn time. You drag down that shit if you want to really get into that stuff. Especially nowadays. Nowadays, that shit's all over the place. It can get pretty bad too. So try to stay as pure as possible, as long as you can. Because I had girls literally, I was a junior in high school. This one chick, she was a grade below me, but we're the same age. She got held back because the way her birthday wasn't at. She flat out asked me that she wanted to fucking like do stuff with me. Flat out just asked me because she was super texting me and that. She came out of nowhere. No, but I've knew her since like 4th grade or something like that. And she finally had the guts to say that. Because she had big ass titties. Her boobs got really fucking big. And she just threw it down. And I remember like it was yesterday. I mean, her body was nice and that. She was actually really fucking hot. Like body wise and that. I mean, yeah. She had an average looking face and that. More of a German based face and that. But man, the tits and ass were fat as fuck. But I didn't think about it because I was fucking 15, 16. Because when she said it, I looked right at her boobs, showing off all that cleavage and that. My God, she was trying so hard. Trying so hard to get with me and that. I never took a chance to do it because I was obsessed with, you know, someone else. Do I ever guys not try to do anything with her? I mean, honestly, I should have. It would have been good practice. I never did. I don't know why. I mean, it literally told me straight up, like, hey, I want to do stuff with you. We were in health class. She came up to. She always like sit next to me and that. Always like huddling around me and that. And she was just like, yeah, I want to, you know, do stuff with you and if you want to and like being all nice about it and that. He has some huge titties though. Got big old D cups. Not like these bitches nowadays. These women nowadays have like no boobs. I've almost like most women I see nowadays. They're so like flat chested. They're all like anorexic and shit. They barely fucking eat. They're like, oh, they all look super skinny and malnourished and that. And they all smoke fucking weed and shit. And they're always high as fuck. Drunk as fuck. On pills and shit. Missing teeth. Not even joking. Missing fucking teeth. Like, what the fuck? Hey, baby girl, where's your teeth at? I can't remember. Dang, girl, did you pull your dentures out? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo. A bit of an asshole, but hey. People do it to themselves. Wee. But yeah, I remember that day. Her name was Megan Allen. Now she's married to some dorky ass loser, and she gained a bunch of weight, got fat, and like went. I don't know what happened. I guess she got anxiety and depression because she really had a huge crush on me and that, and she wanted to like be with me. But she wasn't really a mean girl now. She was actually really cool in that. Massive crush on me. I mean, she did that. She always like being around me and that. Make sure she had class with me and shit. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah.
Hasta luego, friend.
Damn, I blew up everybody.
get surgery.
They're all just gonna die. 5 enemies in 5 seconds. That's crazy. But yeah, I remember all that shit.
See that? That's a little thing called marksmanship. Might give it a try next time.
Covering off by dark and devastation, I will lay the enemy low! Now that looks like fun! Now I'm mad! Somebody wants pain!
No, that's gonna fuck you up, bro.
Now I'm mad! Enjoy! Time to break some necks! Oh, think that'll stop me? Somebody wants pain!
Damn, bro.
Oh, think that'll stop me? Somebody wants pain!
Yeah, I have to try not to leave the barrier because it fucking kicks them off. But yeah, I remember that shit like it was yesterday. All I'm trying to say is God always gives you choices. He always gives you chances. But it was all sexual shit. That's like the first thing these women threw down. That tits in my face, ass in my face. Always want me to fucking like. They always want to like be close and shit. I'm like, man. What time is it? Yeah, get done with this. Gotta get done with this protein shake. Yeah. Oh. It's all the same shit, different day. That's why I always tell people that if you're a man that nowadays you're young and that, I suggest you wait till you're about 25. Work on yourself from 18. Get a job at 18. Bust your ass. You can talk with them in that, bust your ass, but have the confidence though. Like I have massive confidence now. Every girl I fucking see in that. I just sit there and I already know if they're attracted to me or not. Always. Like, how you know. Now, don't get me wrong. It's kind of hard not to be, stable with that shit. Because, if you got confidence that you're going to go up to a girl that's got a fat ass rack in that, yeah, you're going to want to talk. Hands down. I remember at the gym and that I was with the chick I was hanging around with in that last year. Or something like that. Yeah, that was last year. Her friends came, man. They were like somewhere else that she used to hang around with them or whatever. And one of the girls there, she was mixed. Super fucking hot. My God, she was fucking sexy. She was a very good looking woman. She had fat little C cups and wear no bras, had like her little sports bra. And like every time she walked, her boobs would jiggle, and I instantly was just like, damn, that is way too much. I don't think women understand.
Ándale, Rafa. Kill these ripper cabrones.
Boobs literally dominate men.
Who's hitting my fist?
I know some men out there are like, well, I don't like this. Nah, man. If a girl walks in without a jiggly ass rack, it is the most hardest thing in the world to not look at.
Might wanna duck.
Because I looked right at her and that, I'm just like, my God, you're very, very hot. I mean, all of her other friends were hot. I mean, she was extremely attractive looking too, but she got hella jealous. I thought it was funny as fuck how jealous she got. She got super fucking jealous. You ain't doing nothing, so I might as well fucking try to hit on your fucking friends. Your friends are pretty hot enough. And a lot of men will be like, oh, that's just so mean. Why would you do that to her? And that, because if you even see this woman, that you probably think that she's like fucking the hottest thing you ever saw, because she's extremely attractive. I give her probably like an 8 or 9 on the attraction scale. Like, she was fucking amazing looking. But just like most, small booby girls always say, girls with big boobs always win the men over. Like, yeah. Not a lot of guys will probably agree with that, but no. You guys do, you just want to be nice. Too big, yeah, they're starting to think it's too big. CD cups, the biggest amount of tit I want. If any girl's got bigger boobs than that, which is very seldom unless you're going for the black girls in that, because a lot of black girls in that got big, they always have bigger boobs than most of other girls, and most African-based, race women in that, they always have bigger tits. What I have to say? Go. It's your preference. But yeah, nowadays dating is just absolutely pointless. I think a lot of men should just cut it out. Stop simping. Just because a girl makes your wee wee hard doesn't mean you have to fucking sit there and simp for them.
A little lead seasoning. Precision perforation.
Oh yeah, this is from the other guy I killed. The fuck's going on there? What a big ass thunderstorm.
That's a bit too close, Frank.
Oh shit. Gotta go to work later today. Damn, dude, this shit lightening it up. Damn, what the fuck's going on up there? Oh man. I was fucking chilly in my room. Man, look how cold it is in my room. I had to say about my room. When it gets cold outside, it gets cold in my room, and I fucking love it. I like it when it's like 55 degrees in my room. At least when I'm sleeping. I cannot sleep in the heat. Man, I got a new bed and that, but like... Anyway, I'm getting off of that. You guys have a good night, that. God bless. Jesus is king.